You were just gone for like a minute and a half.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
You asked what did I do about that?
Oh my god. So I said, so like the first day I said the thing could be that because I only had like 9 hours of sleep for the past 2 days.
It's not really how that works.
I don't know, because like the first day I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and I somehow woke up at 6 a.m. And then yesterday I woke up at 6 a.m., but I went to bed at 12 a.m. The night before.
Yeah, but like your body always naturally goes for 7 p.m. because that's just
Yeah,
your circadian rhythm.
yeah. But I
And
thought it would be because of you know, I only had nine
same.
hours of sleep for the past 2 days. I just slept a lot to like gain that back.
No, because it's the same time regardless. You'll wake up at 7 4 days in a row, being 4 completely different times. Because it's always 7 p.m. if you don't wake yourself, like, sleep extremely early.
I really don't know what to do about that.
Um,
Because I think the medicine I use for like, not the sleep aid, but like the actual prescription of sleeping trazodone, like, I feel like that makes it worse.
it you said trazodone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I haven't taken it in a little bit though.
Because trazodone, what it does is it decreases REM sleep and fills it because you're not like sleeping with that. You're getting knocked out. There's no REM sleep. So your
Hmm.
body's just gonna keep sleeping until it gets that. That's like sleeping meds don't really work. They're really fucking underdeveloped and shit.
I really only take sleep aid to help me like actually like get tired.
Well, see, that's an issue. That's probably part of it.
That's where I'm just concerned or like confused. Like I really don't know what to do. Cuz right
Cause like
now I'm not tired cuz I woke up at
yeah,
7, so I'm obviously like
I
still
I would
going.
just keep going, honestly. Cause you'd have to like make a chemical difference because you can't really force this.
Mhm.
And I don't know what exactly like what shit you're taking or like fucking whatever. You have to talk about your fucking doctor about this. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm
what I
not like asking you to fucking
yeah,
prescribe shit or like
yeah.
diagnose me with shit. I just
I
like, ugh.
I do know is that it probably related in some way to your like the way you take your meds. I don't know if you need more, need less, whatever. And I know that it's because you're just not getting the important kind of sleep. So you're just sleeping emptily for several hours until you fit like your body physically cannot take it.
Yeah, and another thing is when I take my meds, is as soon as I wake up, I also wake up at 7 p.m.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
So
you're just
like,
adding because the I'm thinking the kind of meds you're taking
hmm,
are tranquilizers. So the way those
let me
work
look at
is
it.
they knock you out and but your body will still continue like it won't start its actual like deliberate sleep until after that wears off. If it's like insomnia medication, it's usually how that works. So basically, like, you're resting physically but not mentally. That's- Here, what's the name of it?
Trazodone,
Trazodone, right? Okay, just making sure.
and I don't
Trazodone.
even take the full 50 milligrams. I cut it in half.
Yeah,
So
that's the antidepressant one, right?
um
Antidepressant and sedative. Yeah, okay, it's a sedative.
I have a separate, yeah, I do take
So yeah, that is what sedatives do, and that is why you're waking up at the same time because
but I don't take it consistently.
Yeah, well, not taking it consistently isn't good either. An inconsistent, like,
Yeah, that's
random spikes,
true.
an inconsistent random spike in hormones and chemicals that your body can't like get a read on
My
probably isn't too good for you.
my mom is not helping me with this, cause she
So
yeah, fuck.
yeah, if you are gonna have that medication, take it like on a regular basis or don't take it at all. Taking medication inconsistently is the worst way to go about it.
Then why the fuck did he tell me to take it as needed?
I don't.
I want to
I
kill
assume they
someone.
mean like feeling out the cycle, like the intervals. I do not think they mean literally like take it when you feel like you need it. That's only melatonin that's good for that, and that's not melatonin. Melatonin you can take as needed.
I don't think it.
Trazodone,
I wonder if it
no.
has anything to do with my other antidepressant,
It might have to do with that too. Again,
with them
it's
clashing as well.
there's a lot of weird fucking brain chemical shit going on.
Because I also my main like thing I have to take when I wake up is vaccine. I just don't know if it's like I'm trying to read the bottle, but like I don't know.
All I do know is that you're not getting like restful sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting unconscious, just a completely unconscious sleep, and that is not good. That is unhealthy, and that should be taken care of. That's also why you so long, anyways.
That's I do always complain about how I always need 12 hours of sleep.
I don't think you always need 12 hours of.
I don't.
You're just not fully asleep for those 12 hours.
God fucking damn it. Wow.
'Cause
Oh shit. Yeah, that could also be the reason why my sleep schedule never stays consistent.
I think your sleep schedule is never consistent because your body only wants to wake up at that one time. That's it. It's just
I mean, that's a part of it, yeah.
so you stay like the amount of time you stay up is completely unrelated to that time, so it's gonna be the different factors aren't being accounted for in your rhythm. Especially if I am right on my very low level understanding of this, then yeah, it's, your amount of sleep is changing, technically not changing.
I'm just looking at the bottle I take for with my main antidepressant. Um, they told me to take it when I wake up, but I'm looking at it and it says may make you drowsy.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
it says may make you drowsy, which
May make you
is
drowsy or
because
dizzy.
it's yeah. So I would probably ask for a more detailed explanation on taking it, and if it should be taken with like caffeine or something. Yeah. Take as needed and take when you wake up are different.
Well, the trazodone wasn't really like, yeah. I don't take the trazodone as much, but like I don't even. And then I'm also taking something for my thyroid because when I mentioned my thyroid was really bad before,
Mm-hmm.
where I wanted to fucking kill myself. What does this one say? I don't even know how to fucking pronounce it. Levothyroxine?
I wonder if that's a thyroid medication.
Shut up. Take this medicine only on an empty stomach, preferably a half hour to an hour before breakfast. Take this medication with a full glass of water. Most insurance, yeah, whatever.
See that one's real detailed about it.
Yeah. I don't even
You
know if
could
it's
tell.
working.
You
I
could
mean,
tell
I can only tell if I get my
field is
blood.
actually.
What was that?
If you, they say you could tell which field of medicine people actually know what they're talking about it.
Mm-hmm. It pisses me off. I mean, I won't know until I don't know if it works until I get my blood drawn again. But I'm assuming I have to wait until 90 days because this motherfucker is 90. Got 90 pills in this bitch. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
you probably have to wait.
I mean, it has been like, oh my god, how long was it when my thyroid was off? Like a month or two ago. So like, I want to say there's at least another like
Month
30,
in there. Yeah.
30 or so. Yeah, because I'm looking at my antidepressant that I've always been taking for like the past goddamn who knows how long. It takes 3 capsules by mouth every day. That's it.
I assume split evenly across the day, but they
They
should tell
don't
you
fucking
like
tell me that.
with water, or when. Or is it 3 at, yeah, wait, is it 3 spread across, or is it 3 at once? Because that's important. And your doctors need us. Your doctors competent.
No wonder I've been on this medication for forever. And I think it's not work, or like I don't even know how to like. No wonder I had like motherfucker hasn't like I haven't changed. Like it's not working.
Yeah, because they're not.
It also is like I think it's the reason why I gained a lot of weight too. I want to fucking kill my. Oh my god,
You
I
need to,
hate this.
yeah, you need to discuss these things with the respective doctors who have prescribed you each thing,
I don't think they're doing the job right.
and also talk to them about the other medications you're taking. Get everyone in on this, because I
Something's not adding
it should
up.
not, this shit should not be vague. There should be a pattern to all of this. You were supposed to be taking medication like on a pretty rigorous schedule. Well, so yeah, that's probably the root of a lot of problems.
Yeah, this is a very much needed conversation.
Yeah, this should have been probably brought up to somebody, more qualified than myself. Or, like, your mother probably should have
You're way
this.
smarter than my mother though.
I know, it's just like, I think somebody should have said something about this.
I'm so glad you're my friend. Holy shit.
Yeah. But for now, I think if you're not tired, don't try to sleep. It's not gonna happen.
I've always had. I
And
feel like I don't even know.
drugging yourself more is not the way to go. That's the alternative. I say, let's play some more Danganronpa. Let's just fucking chill.
I need to chill. I'm a little upset right now. Ugh.
I would be not upset. I'd be happy to know that shit isn't just not working. The way I see it is like, it could also be you're doing everything right and it just isn't working. That could be an alternative.
Yeah, so I shouldn't be mad at myself, if anything, yeah.
I'd be relieved that shit isn't just not working for you.
Yeah, relieved that it's not my fault.
And it's not your fault. That it's like, for some people, medication just doesn't work. It's just completely dysfunctional. I'm glad. I'd be glad that that's potentially not your case. Because that fucking sucks. To just not be able to be treated for random biological reasons.
I could also just... I can't always, like, blame it on medication, but I don't really know what happened. A thing that's happened is, like, my memory. My memory was never really this bad. And it could be, like... I don't know how ADHD works or, like, how it forms at an age or something, but, like...
It doesn't get worse with age.
I don't know what's been happening with my memories. Because, like, here's the thing, is if I don't take notes... For example, like, I've seen my therapist, like, twice now. And my mom's always asked, how's therapy? And I'm like, I don't know. I kind of forget what they tell me.
Well, you could just be zoning out that is ADHD.
Either that or, like...
Either you were, like, zoning out during therapy, or if you knew you were paying good attention, then memory
I remember specifically I was
probably has to do with a sleep medication, because it's usually sleep medication that causes memory issues.
that could fucking be it too.
Because
Cuz
again, you're
I can't
taking it.
remember how long I've been taking trazodone.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how bad my memory's gotten.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Holy shit.
either you're just unfocused, which again,
I don't think that's really the problem
ADHD.
here.
But I'm gonna
I,
say I'm
I
gonna
don't know how.
believe you and say you were focused, and I'm gonna say again, probably due to the completely like unregulated and inconsistent usage of your sleep medication. These chemicals will do that to you.
Like, does
You have to
ADHD,
be.
like. You're not born with ADHD, are you?
You are.
You are? Okay. Then
That's
it
something
has
you're
to be the
born with.
medication.
Yeah, well, ADHD, you are born with it. It doesn't really worsen unless your general mental health has worsened.
That's definitely the problem.
But like, I don't think it even has to do with your ADHD. From everything you've told me, your brain is probably so fucked up right now. Because it doesn't know what to do with the fucking. Because again, you're taking these things just like as you feel it, right?
Just trazodone.
Like the trazodone, yeah, and then the other one, you're taking how you think you should take it, but you
Or,
weren't
like,
really
how I wake up.
specified. Yeah,
When I wake up. Hi, Echo.
so just gonna go out on a limb, not as a professional, but
Yeah, don't
my
worry.
my my, my guess here, your brain's probably a little frazzled from random hormones coming out of nowhere with absolutely nothing to do with your like mental rhythm.
And here's, like.
It's completely unnatural and erratic, so yeah, that would probably mess up the fucking fragile like clockwork going on up there.
And the thing is, it's all must have started when I was diagnosed with depression in 2017 when I didn't take any meds.
Yeah, it
I
probably
was
did start
fine. I
around
was
there
fine in school
until you got diagnosed and
and
started taking
taking
medication.
meds. Yes,
Yeah, so probably
I.
the medication. You probably could have made that link.
Not even that. That's also when I started gaining weight because I was like not as big as I was before because of the no medication. I want to fucking kill myself. Oh my god. I want or kill the doctors. Oh my god. I don't even know. I'm a little peeved right now.
And
I don't even know what other side effects there could have been with it.
all right, well, here's the thing. All right, so that I do know is that the part of your brain that's associated with memory is associated with
With what
because
you cut out.
REM sleep dreams
Dreams.
are entirely
Memories.
caused by the memory part of
Okay.
your brain.
Sorry, you just cut
They
out with
are,
the dream part.
yeah, they are memories. They're linked. You're getting less of that sleep, and your memory is getting weaker.
That's.
Probably connected. And
How do you know
also,
all this? I'm just like flabbergasted, I guess.
I took AP psychology.
Oh.
And
Damn.
also,
That's so
insufficient
interesting.
sleep is also linked to an increase in appetite and gaining weight, as well as just general sluggishness.
Oh,
Because
inconsistent sleep is what you said causes that?
inconsistent or specifically less dreaming sleep, the REM sleep I keep talking about,
Mm-hmm.
that messes with the levels of the hormone
Do you
that
lose weight in your
affects.
sleep? How does that? I don't even know.
You don't lose weight in your sleep. You lose weight from action, and sleep is the least action you could do.
Hmm.
You lose no sleep. You lose no weight when sleeping.
And when you get no sleep, you will have no energy to take
But
action.
no, it's when you don't sleep, or when you don't get the right kind of sleep, the hormone that affects appetite and your body's desire for energy, that hormone gets fucked up because that gets regulated in your sleep, in that part of your sleep. So,
You want to know the really funny thing about this?
hmm,
I am so glad this is being recorded because I'm not going to remember any of this.
that's fine. So yeah,
Oh shit.
so
This is
the
me taking
hormones,
notes.
yeah. So basically, the big hormones affecting memory and the weights, your body's weight control, are both heavily linked to the kind of sleep that you're not getting.
And maybe another thing is too is
And
when
that,
I oh sorry what?
you say, and also just a happened known thing about sleep medication that they can lower that kind of sleep if not taken properly. So I think that this is a pretty fair train of thought to say that fixing that medication will fix both problems.
That is so funny because like whenever I did like work out, it would never be consistent because of like my sleep. And then like
Yeah.
also the medication could be like, you know, like I it
And then
wouldn't
you're also
balance it out because
sluggish and yeah.
exactly. So I wouldn't be able to like work out as much as I like would because like the like my sleep would always like fuck me up and then I want to fucking just like slap somebody. I am so upset right now. Ugh.
Yeah. So I'd say next opportunity you have,
Cuz
at least like,
I don't
specifically that doctor, I would talk to them and ask them for like a proper schedule for your medication.
uh-huh. Cuz like I'm now like this is like blowing my mind because like how else did I gain this much weight? My eating habits and like I don't like there's nothing out of the ordinary in that regard.
Yeah, I know you actually eat much less than a lot of much skinnier people.
Yeah, so I'm fucking fat because of my medication.
You're fat because your medication, which a lot happens to a lot of people.
I want to kill someone. And I can't not take my medication because of the withdrawal. Oh,
It's
this is
not the.
heavenly.
It's not taking it. You don't have to not take it. You just need a proper fucking
No, I know.
schedule.
I'm just talking about right now because I can't see a
Yeah,
doctor, is what I'm saying. But yeah.
yeah. I'd say just fucking call them when you can. You don't even need like a proper appointment. You literally just need to like have a discussion because it doesn't need like anything physical done.
Mm. I'm definitely gonna have to have a parent with me because I'm not gonna be able to retain shit. Okay.
Just
Okay.
just write it down. Just like if you have your doctor's number, I would just like ask for a time to call them.
I might call him
Call
tonight
them.
or today.
Yeah, just call them whenever. Write it down. Get like a proper schedule for this, and your sleep will be better. And then you actually have a chance to like
Live a
make active
life.
changes to your lifestyle.
It could. It also could be like why I haven't been drawing and doing shit like that. It actually like takes effort.
Yeah, because you're low energy. The shit that costs energy, you're not doing 'cause you're low energy.
Cause that's now making me realize when I used to draw so much.
Yeah, you used to do so much more.
Oh my
So
god!
suddenly,
Oh my fucking god! Oh my! I am actually like
you never thought about how
flabbergasted.
everything started at one specific time. You never thought about that.
Probably because my memory. Because of you saying all this is like making me realize it.
Yeah, so
It definitely helps when someone who isn't me is talking about it. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and let Echo out real quick.
all right.
Hi, Knucklehead. Hello. Hello. Okay. Another thing I'm curious or still thinking of is whether or not I should go to New Hampshire.
Do you want to?
Well, here's the thing. My sleep schedule.
Your sleep schedule is fucked.
And my mom was like, "You're not gonna sleep in all day." I'm like, I can't really control that.
Well, I mean, they can force you awake.
Yeah.
All right, what is to be done at New Hampshire?
The only reason I'd go is for my grandfather.
The only reason you go is for your grandfather.
And...
The last time you seen him?
Huh?
When's the last time you seen him?
December.
Okay, so not that long.
And so Hex isn't not going. Because she's engaged and now this is her boyfriend. Her boyfriend can't go because we don't like. Well, I think it's because we're not having any like boyfriends or girlfriends come up. Because last year my brother's...
She doesn't want to go without her boyfriend because she's a fucking...
More than likely, yeah. And then, I'm just assuming. And then, last year my brother's girlfriend went and she was late for everything. And we all hated it. And my brother... Also, my brother always, like, keeps complaining to my mom about her. And my mom just tells me, I'm like, you sure he loves her? Because they're trying to move out. Because they have to move out by Friday. And she is not packing. And I just told my mom, I'm like, he should just worry about himself. Because he's not even going to move in with her. Because he's moving back to my dad's house. And she's moving to fucking, like, fuck all. I don't... fuck who knows where. For some fucking reason. So, like, they're going to have, like, a far apart relationship. Because, like, I think she's going to be, like, an hour or two away. I'm like, you need this. Brother, you need this. So he just has to, like... endure until Friday. Oh, god damn. But, yeah, so it's just Hex's mom and 9-year-old cousin, or my 9-year-old cousin, who I hate.
I know.
and then, but, like, the, Hex's mom just always complains about me, like, not getting along with him. I'm like, I have no tolerance for bullshit and kids. And he, like, cusses a lot, and he's loud, and he's, like, the worst thing ever. And then when I always tell him to shut up, and they're like, Lily, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't have patience for kids, even though I'm usually patient in every other regard. It's just, like, kids, it's a special hatred. And same with that is my mom's boyfriend, and the grandson's going now. I didn't know that. So the car ride would be me, my mom, my sister, and then boyfriend and grandchild. That's gonna be awesome.
Let's say.
Another thing is I hate how he drives. His driving makes me sick, and also, I don't remember if I've said this, I have terrible like motion, like car sickness.
That's not been brought up, but
it's not okay. So yeah,
okay.
I can't handle long car rides. Like 30 minutes, I can't even handle. I get a massive
And you're
headache.
going all the way to New Hampshire.
Yep, straight through. I think that's like 12 or 13 hours.
And you're spending 12 or 13 hours.
I don't read. I don't use my phone.
With several of your least favorite people.
Yeah, none of my cousins are going except the 9-year-old.
And you're thinking, yeah, this sounds like a good time. I'll consider this.
Yeah. And the resort we go to is not even that good. It's from like probably the 1800s or something. Like, they used to have an arcade, but like all that shit's like run down and shit. Like there's like also like replaced it, and then like the outside pool's kind of shit. There's nothing to really do. There's a bar and like a pool table and stuff, but like that's only open certain nights. The indoor pool's okay. There's 2 hot tubs, but even then, like, it's kind of gross. No internet. In general.
There's no internet on a resort.
Nope. They do have internet, but it doesn't work. I remember in 2017 when I got Splatoon 2, I was so mad I couldn't play it. Like, I couldn't play online.
Yeah.
I just beat the entirety of the campaign because I had nothing else to do, and it was a week there, and I was just miserable.
So if you were miserable last time, and you're going through much more this time,
Like
I'm
going through
gonna.
much more mental shit.
I feel like I would say maybe not this year.
Yeah.
like, like you're going through enough right now. I feel like adding that fucking car ride and then a week of that and then that car ride again because you're gonna have to come back. I
Yeah.
don't think that's worth.
Yeah. That's a good point. My mom's like, I want you to go. I'm like, that's cool. Good for you for wanting me to go. But I'm like, if my brother's not even going, because I get along with my brother the best, so I'm just like, if he's not even going, I'm like, oh, I don't really.
Yeah, if like
I'm probably the closest to my brother.
guy you
everyone
like
there.
isn't going, nah, do not go.
My brother wants to go, but he's going to fucking Ohio with his girlfriend, and he's like complaining that he doesn't even want to go, but like, he literally said, like, if he doesn't go, she's probably going to break up with him. I'm like, that sounds like a healthy relationship. Because he was saying, like, oh, she's saying it's, like, apparently, like, the first family trip where he's invited, so it's a big deal. I'm like, but you guys are also moving the same fucking day. Like, literally, it's this weekend he's going. And I'm like, what? Like, the timing's terrible. And then just, I don't understand him.
Nobody in your family has a healthy relationship, I'm realizing.
How do you think I'm doing?
Well,
My dad has
you're
an
not
awful
you're not in
relationship.
a bad you're not in a bad relationship. So you're doing better than the rest of them.
I'm glad I'm asexual.
As far as I see, you're doing great in comparison.
It's also good that I'm aware of it. I mean, my sister doesn't have a relationship, but also she's kind of pathetic of a person anyway.
Well,
So.
I think it's for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because no one wants her.
Hmm?
So I think it's more of like a no one wants her. So
No one wants her. Yeah. God, I don't even know the last time she was in a relationship. That's telling. Well, also my memory's bad, but still points proof in there.
Can't remember much else either. But
She's a terrible pet owner, and then just all this stuff. I'm like, no wonder. No.
yeah.
Also, doesn't know how to spend money correctly or save money. What?
I mean, yeah, I've seen her room.
Yeah, her room here. I mean, at least her room here is kind of just like the guest room at this point. Thankfully, I know you're talking about my dad's place, but
yeah, I'm talking about her room at
No,
the dad's. I
know.
don't recall that being a very pleasant space.
I'm glad she doesn't live here anymore, because also she would be complaining about me because my room's right above hers. So with me streaming at night, she would definitely.
You would be very loud.
I would be very miserable with her living here. I'm glad she doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad for her bunnies, man. Like, her dog I do feel bad for, but not as bad as the bunnies. Because my dad takes care of the dog. Like, he's the one that walks him.
My dog seems okay.
Okay, but another thing is my dad has been on vacation like every other fucking week, so he never, like, the dog doesn't get walked.
Yeah.
Like, when she's there, like, my dad always reminds her, and she's like, I know, and she does. Okay.
And she doesn't do it, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, he gets outside, he's okay.
Well, here's the thing. When my sister eventually walks him, she does the fast 15-minute walk. But my dad, like, before when I lived there, we would go out in the woods and unleash him and Jaeger, and they would run around and have the time of their lives, and they're good about coming back, and, like...
Yeah.
She doesn't do that. She leashes... First of all, he's terrible on the leash, and she, like, keeps blaming, like... She's like, oh, he's not that bad. And then we're just like, maybe it's because you don't fucking walk him. He doesn't know how to react to being on a leash. We let him go on the leash just so he has too much energy. So, like, we just let him go for, like, an hour. We usually are, like, out in the woods for an hour at my dad's place. And then we just, like, when it's time, like when we get back to like the starting point, he comes back and he's like very tired for the rest of the day. So since she doesn't do those walks with him, he's going to be super energetic on that leash and pull as crazy as he can.
Well, he's gonna pull anyway because
He doesn't know how to
he's.
walk.
Well, it's not that he doesn't know how to walk. It's that he was raised under the assumption that when he's outside, he's allowed to run
That
around.
is true
So
as
he's
well.
trying to run around,
Well, here's
and he
another
doesn't.
thing: is
He's a
Jaeger's not
dog.
that.
He doesn't really recognize the fact, like the comparison of his strengths to. He's just trying to run.
To be fair, Jaeger's not like that, but he's also an older dog.
Yeah, he's also older. Yeah.
That's why Jaeger's my favorite. he's he's too big where we literally had to like uh tie two leashes together.
That's really funny.
I love Jaeger. I miss him. He's now at my dad's house because my brother's moving there back. But I'm like, can you move into Kayla's room, please? I like you more than her too, and I also like your dog more than Scout. I'm like, please. Damn. What? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna tell my mom today when she gets up in a fucking hour that I'm definitely not gonna go. Like,
Yeah, just be like, you got enough on your plate.
plus I'm probably already going to Chicago in like 2 weeks, so it's whatever. But I don't want to go to New Hampshire and then come back for a day and then like go to Chicago. I don't even.
Are you coming to Chicago on the same day that I'm? That'd be really funny.
What is it?
I'm first week of August, or like first or second week of August. I'm not gonna be in Chicago.
Where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be fucking house sitting.
Where out? Not in Chicago?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you gonna go?
The other side of Illinois. West.
Is it like a family member or something?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They're going on vacation, so I'm gonna, watch there. But
all I know is that I want to go to Chicago before the 18th because that's when my friend is going to college.
right.
So, I mean,
well, at the very least, if you're looking for shit to, I got.
what was that you cut out?
I said at the very least, if you're looking for shit to do, I know plenty.
I mean,
it would be really funny if it's on the same days, though.
I mean, just let me know what days you're going, because I don't think it's official in my book yet. So I could just tell my dad or whatever. I'm like, wait!
Well, I'll be honest, I just don't know. I don't have it written down. I'm just gonna wait for the call.
Okay. They just told you about like the first or second. They don't know the dates yet, or do you just not remember they told you?
I think they told me once, but my family has a tendency of just being really fucking bad at communicating. So
awesome sauce.
I think I was probably told early August and then not spoken. So, we'll see. I'll get back to you when they get back to me.
Please do. Even if that, like, maybe there would be a way where, like, I can convince my dad to let me stay with her and then go see you and then, like, fly back by myself. Yeah, I don't know yet.
I think a better idea is if I can't see you, I'll just fucking wait for another time.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the same time, knowing my dad, he's probably gonna be like, the one time Chicago trip. I'm like, great.
Well, you could just go somewhere else without him. Or go back to Chicago without him. I mean, does it really matter?
You know my parents, though. I've told you before that they don't want me going by myself at all.
Okay. Well, time will pass, and eventually they will have to accept that you...
Or I could just do it without them knowing.
And you're gonna... They'll have to accept that you are an adult and you'll be going with your adult friends,
I think
you'll be fine.
my dad was okay with it. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
if your dad's okay with it, I'm sure he'll be even extra okay when when he knows that I carry a knife with me. I'm sure that'll make him feel more safe to put you with me, and not less. Surely.
I'll just word it in a way to just say that you're the bodyguard. Or I bring one of my own knives. I have plenty of them I have a sheath for it too.
Say that I know my way around the city and what's safe to be. And my way,
he's got a
the
lock
way
on his
I,
wallet.
yeah, you could say I know my way around and I know what's safe and what, but I'll be honest, the way I know around is with a knife in my pocket. And what's safe is a knife in my pocket.
Oh my god. How often do
But
you go to
also, I do know
Chicago?
um pretty often. I haven't gone recently,
Also,
but
what did you just say before I asked that?
I don't remember.
Fuck. Alright.
Yeah.
You're like in
Um.
besides or something, I don't know.
Oh, I think I was like, and besides, I also do know the safe neighborhoods.
Yeah. Cause what? You're like, how far are you from Chicago? Like you're just like a train ride away or
Um,
something?
where I am, yeah, I'm still in the Chicagoland area where they
Like
got the metro and shit.
suburbs?
Yeah, the outer suburbs.
Yeah.
And I used to live
Like
much.
actual
Dad,
houses.
yeah, my dad's place was much closer,
And then he lives in the mansion areas.
and then yeah, he lives in a rich area, and yeah,
Is he liking the
yeah,
place?
he's fucking loving it, dude. He's living the life.
How are you liking it when you went there a week or two ago?
I mean, yeah, it's as big as it is. It's very clearly for just him in mind.
Is
You know,
it
I
just
stayed
like
in a
his room?
shitty. I mean, like most rooms are catered to himself, and he's not really like he has a guest room, but it's two like really cheap bed frames and old mattresses with like
So he just
the
like bought
kids'
the
old.
house, only had the money for the house but no furniture. Maybe is that what I'm like
He just
thinking?
no, he has furniture, and like he has like the money for the furniture and shit. He just doesn't fuck with the guest room. He doesn't care. He doesn't have
Oh
guests.
my god.
Then he's got like a movie theater room. He's got like a game room. And those are two separate rooms, mind you.
Yeah, of course.
Um, he's got like a library. He's he's got a living room or like a second living room. He doesn't even know what he's doing with it yet. It's still empty.
And he's not
He's got a
dating anyone, right? He's just by himself.
no.
Crazy.
He's he's just by himself. He does have like this one girl who he's like really cheesy best friends with. Like they're like high school best friends.
Got it.
So she's there like every other night. He's got he has more in his house for this girl's dog than for like his guest room. He's
Oh
got this
my
dog's
god.
bed. He's got food. He's like a whole area set up for this dog that comes over every once in a while. His guest room is just two beds.
Are you and your
Two
dad
beds in an
close?
otherwise empty room. Not particularly.
So it doesn't really like you don't really need to see him that often to like I don't know.
Not I mean I visit him every once in a while. I see him like but he's kind of on the same level as like everyone else in my family.
So you're not close
So
with
no,
anyone in particular in your family.
not really.
Why do you think that
I
is?
think
Or do you just not care?
I mean for one I really just don't care that much. But also I'm just like I think for the most part the biggest issue is that I am most similar to my mother's side of the family.
Mhm.
My mother is the only one from that side of the family that is in the Midwest.
Right.
Everyone else is in the well, because that family, they're all in Florida together. They all live like in the same city.
Did you say Florida?
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's actually not that bad. Tampa, it's a pretty decent place.
Okay, Tampa. Yeah. It's like the same with my family. How the
It's
majority is
not
all
like
in Massachusetts.
hick Florida. So yeah, that entire side of the
Yeah.
family is in Florida.
I mean, yeah.
And the issue is that my mother specifically is here to avoid
Yeah,
her
I remember
family.
you saying something about her not liking, like, yeah.
She is very different.
Because you're.
We are very different,
Because
me and my
it's your dad's uncle, or your dad's brother is the restaurant.
yeah, I'm closest with him actually.
That's awesome. Sorry, what were you
He
saying?
is the one I'm
You
close
and your mom
with.
are like very different.
Yeah, we're very different. We're not like we have similar interests, like personality wise, we're very different. The way we go about things is very different.
Mm-hmm.
So we mostly mind our own.
What about your stepdad?
Stepdad, um, he's even more very. He's like the exact opposite of me in every way.
Do you get along with him, or do you just like
We,
just be
I mean, I
respectful?
get along with everyone in my family fine,
Okay, cool, good.
but yeah, we just conflict of interest. So we
Is your
generally
is your uncle in your like restaurant every day?
not anymore.
No. He's the
He's
one.
here
He
every.
has the bobcat, right?
He is the one with the bobcat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He's here Tuesday mornings and Fridays. So I
Yeah.
see him twice a week.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I actually like interact with him more directly than I usually do with my parents.
What do you
I don't know.
mean?
Well, cuz like usually with my mother, another thing, our schedules are almost like opposite because before I had a car, I could only work days my mom could drive me,
Right.
which were her days off. I
Right.
still work her days off. My
Mhm.
days off are when
Which
she
just
works,
works.
and her days off are when I work. So I only see her at night, and she usually goes to bed before I even get home.
Old
So
lady
yeah,
hours, I see.
no, it's actually more like she has a very like she's like a health nut. So she
Goes to bed at
gets
8
up.
p.m.
So she goes to bed at 10, but I don't get home till 9
Mm-hmm.
at the earliest, and then so she wakes up at like dawn, take care of the animals, to like meditate,
Hmm.
that shit.
Smoke weed.
She doesn't do that till later in the night.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
She's
weed
not.
does help you fall asleep. I've heard. And chill out.
uh, Yeah, it's mostly just recreational. Cause before weed, she used to have like serious stress issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of conflict in our lifestyles. So I don't talk with her that much, even though we live in the same house.
And what about your adopted siblings?
Adopted siblings, um, they're with my father's ex-wife in Texas.
Right. And they're all younger
Because
than you?
they're all younger than me, and they are all only related to her. Actually, I don't even know that. So even though they are adopted, they are actually her niece and nephew
Got it.
because
So it's
her
just you and your sister. You're the second.
me and my elder sister are the only one fully related.
Mm-hmm. So you're technically the
My
youngest. And
my mother only had two kids.
mm-hmm. And
I am the younger of the two.
how many kids did your
But
dad have?
so technically, if we're including all of the adopted kids, all the step siblings, I have seven.
7.5?
So it's 7.5 or 0 in the case of the adopted and shit. Well, it's not half actually. My dad didn't have the other kid either. It was he got with the ex-wife right after she had her kid.
Okay, so your parents only had two
So by
kids.
blood, I'm only related to one, but I have six step siblings.
Or ex step.
No, I mean, my mom, her guy's still together, so 3 of them are still there.
Wait, your mom and her
Boyfriend,
I was
fiance, her
I didn't
fiance.
even I didn't even like
He had
factor
2
in
kids.
his kids.
Well, you wouldn't because when they got together, his kids were at the youngest 17.
Fair.
One of his kids is in his 30s, so
Goodness gracious. How old
yeah.
is your stepdad?
50? My mom's 40 something.
Right, I know your parents are relatively young.
Yeah,
Never
and he's
been.
not that much older.
Yeah,
He's
50
like
isn't
8
terrible.
years older. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
My
It
parents
says
are
he had a kid young, so because his ex-wife is apparently fucking crazy.
awesome sauce.
And so the oldest one is in North Dakota. Um, the middle one actually lives in Chicago. I see her pretty often.
Yeah, my parents are
She's
3 years
I don't know if you
apart.
remember, I don't even know if you know Honey Bear, the other my other cat. That was her cat. I don't.
Your step sibling?
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, that might have been right before I met you.
Probably.
Yeah. Before Taika, there was Honey Bear, who was her cat when she lived with us.
Oh, so he's okay.
Yeah, she lived with us
How old is she?
briefly. How old was she when she moved with us?
Yeah.
Or how old is she now? Because
Uh,
I don't know either one. She was like 20, I want to say like 21 or 22 in that
so
area
okay,
when she
early
lived with us.
20s. Not terrible. Yeah,
So
live with your
yeah, she's
parents.
she's
In that
younger.
regard. Yeah.
And then the youngest one is in service right now.
Thank
And
you for your
he's,
service.
I think, 20-ish now.
Mm-hmm.
Also apparently engaged or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't keep up with it.
Yeah. Are
So yeah,
your
none of
parents
those.
aren't 50 yet, right?
No, neither of them. Not really close. They're like 46, I think. 45, one of them.
My dad's 56 and my mom's 53.
Yeah. I think your sister's also much older.
Well, yeah, my siblings are almost. Yeah, brother's 9 years older, sister 6 years older than me. So I
Yeah,
don't know
so of
why the
course
fuck I
the
was
parents are gonna be
born when my
older.
mom was 35. I don't know why I was like so different off. Like, what happened? Why'd
They
they
got
want me?
bored.
Yeah, why'd they want me so late in the
They
party? Come
got
on.
bored.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
again, 9 and 6 aren't terrible like age gaps. So like, it was kind of weird just to have just the one age gap. It's just like one more kid. That's it.
Yeah. So then, of the younger ones, I haven't talked to any of them since a month after they moved out until the main trip,
Really?
where yeah, where the adopted sister called me in the like I went out at a museum after talked for almost 2 years.
What
She's
happened?
randomly called me. She had a panic attack at a PetSmart, I guess.
And she called you.
Yeah,
How come?
and
Interesting.
that was our keeping up.
How long was that call?
Not very long. I was in a
Really?
museum.
Well, yeah, fair.
I was like, I was like, hey, dude, I'm not really able to be loud right now.
Were they like
But,
were you like their first choice? Or like was it after they had like a
yeah,
panic attack? Oh.
I guess. Which it's probably just because it's been the longest I've talked to her. I'm sure my sister and dad have kept up with her more.
Wait, so why did she call you?
I don't.
Interesting.
Like, it was really random. And like a day after, I also talked to her younger brother because it was his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. He That call was also very short. Um, because he called me in a sauna, and I was like, dude, get your phone out of the fucking sauna.
Oh, he was in the sauna.
He was he called me in a
Sup,
sauna
man?
from a sauna, and I was like,
Why do
eh,
you have your phone in a sauna?
yeah. So like, get that out of there. You're gonna fucking break it. And that was that.
You're also moving and talking. Like,
He was also he was also like talking to his friend while talking to me.
you're holding the phone. You're not supposed to really move all that much in a sauna.
You're not supposed to move in a sauna. And you're
Yeah.
definitely not supposed to bring a fucking phone in there.
How old is this bitch?
14 or 15.
Okay, that's fair.
But he's like,
Dumbass.
yeah, he's airheady. Yeah, all I, and the other one, like the actual daughter of the ex-wife, haven't talked to her at all since that point. It's like 2 years since I talked to her.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you don't
The
really
only,
hang out with your family that much because you don't really like connect that much because you're different from them.
yeah.
Is what you'd say? Yeah. Okay. Right. What were you saying?
And oh, this is like, and despite the gap, the only thing I learned from those calls is that the adopted sister got held back twice in a row. That's all I learned.
The
I know
panic attack
nothing
one.
else. Yeah.
Is she high school age?
Yeah. So she is a freshman, as is, well, now her brother caught up as a freshman. Well, she didn't get held back twice. She actually got sent back a year,
How does that happen?
being really irresponsible.
Oh my goodness.
It's very difficult to do.
Do you get along with the mother? Or like did before?
Um, not exactly, but it's it's weird.
Hmm.
I did not get along with her well because she was a really bad parent to those kids,
Really?
and I often questioned that. And that was really like the main. That's also she was like not very smart, and
A
you
lot of
know,
people. A lot
you
of
know how
people.
I am.
Wait, what'd you say?
So I said also, she's not very smart, and you know how I am.
I mean, I'm not very smart either.
Yeah. But you know, causes a disconnect.
Yeah.
So yeah, didn't get along with her super well, but I didn't like. It wasn't like I didn't get along with her. Like not in like a personal way. Didn't get along. What I'm saying, you know.
Well, maybe it's because I'm more autistic than dumb is why you hate.
No, it's because you're also not that stupid. Because you're not dumb. You're just airheaded. She's dumb. there's a
Because you're
there's a
talking about your
difference.
stepmother, right?
Yeah.
She's also age difference. Also, I feel like would help.
Yeah, that doesn't help. There's like massive personality and age differences, but mostly when it comes to like that, it's just that you're not stupid, and she genuinely is. She is not a bright woman.
Airheadedness is like not knowing a lot in life. How would you describe
It's not
airhead?
what?
How would you describe airheadedness?
Um, Airhead is like,
Not experienced in life and like not knowing a lot in life, or
well, no, it's just being like, I'm trying to put it into words. You want me to think here? A bit tired. Um,
derogatory.
Derogatory. No, it's more like it's not that you are unintelligent, it is that you are not ever focused.
I wonder what I can blame for that.
Yeah.
My bad,
It is
G.
it is that you are generally pretty mentally absent, but
That
you're
also hit
clearly
me.
intelligent.
That hit me. That hit me hard. Cause I
What?
remember I used to think, man, what happened to me? I used to be so smart, and then now we're talking about what was the main cause of
Yeah.
that. Cause like my parents are like, you're an intelligent girl, and I'm like, yeah, what happened? Now I
Yeah.
remember it's like all hitting me at once. I'm like, what happened? I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Good.
Holy
I know you are intelligent, because you are self-aware, and I realize that is like, I think the like biggest tell of an intelligent person is just self-awareness, and you are very self-aware.
wow.
You just
I
cannot keep your head in a conversation.
I'm praying I can fix this.
You
Like get
absolutely can.
help within
This
the
shit is
next year.
this shit is not like
This is gonna help me a
unfixable.
lot. Like if
Yeah.
I finally get the fucking actual good help I need to get.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
either just need to like fix how you're timing your medication or just stop taking the medication. You might just not need. I got good out.
It just seemed yeah, you
Yeah.
did, but like it just like I feel like it's all medication wise because my dad's like you don't need like people don't need medication in their life. I'm like well I clearly need something right now.
Yeah. I will honestly I agree with your dad. Most mental health medications aren't really needed. They're like bandage solutions.
Yeah, my dad's like
He's kind of right.
no yeah he's smart he fuck he's a renal account manager for renal meaning what was it again liver so he's like
Yeah.
very so well smart in like medication and like mental well, not mental health sorry
Health.
yeah the health part yeah
I
yeah
mean,
he's a
you said
pharmacist and all that
like specifically about the liver, right?
mm-hmm
Okay,
yeah the
so
renal yeah
he's probably he probably had to study a lot on chemicals. So yeah, he would be smart on this shit.
yeah I cannot
That's what
rely
it
on my
is.
mom as much as I love her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she's not smart.
I will tell you.
She's not smart.
I this is and I can't and it sucks because I live with her and the shit she tells me sometimes is just like it gets to me and I'm like because she's my parent so I usually like listen to her.
I'd say take what she says with a grain of salt.
I tend to now. That's what
Yeah.
my dad always said is like, uh, well you know since he you know loved her and stuff and like learned shit he always like gives us advice of how to deal with her mom.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I feel like you
I
would
feel
like
for
my
him.
I feel like you'd like my dad a lot if we do meet if you do have the chance to see him or whatever.
Right.
Um, but my dad also says because he like works out every day and all that stuff, which is fucking crazy to me because he's had how I don't even know how many surgeries he's had on his like knees and stuff because he used to be a hockey player and then he had to like get surgery on that and his hip replaced and all this fucking shit. I'm like, damn, I don't know how he does it. Because the one time when I did work out with him, I just like go over to him because he's on the bike and it's just a fountain of sweat on the floor, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I don't know how he does it, but at the same time, I don't usually like
Willpower.
exactly. I'm impressed. I'm like fucking like impressed. And
Anyone
so,
can do it. You just have to do
yeah,
it.
and he bikes like every other week with a bunch of people, or
Oh,
like every
good for
week.
him. Because you know what? I bet those surgeries
And he's 56 and
are
like still
not.
doing all this shit and like
That's what I was gonna say.
surgery. Like I'm proud of my dad. Like
Like
holy
most
shit,
people, those surgeries are gonna fucking come back to him, but to them, probably not him.
he's built
Because
different.
usually fighting past the pain and like keeping the part of your body that was damaged like active, that is the best way to keep it in shape.
Yeah, and my dad also I'm just like really proud of my dad too because his parents were not that good. Well, parent now that
Hmm.
my grandmother cuz they weren't very smart. They were not hygienic in the least bit. I mean, still aren't my grandmother, but
Well,
back
see,
then they
that's
were
why he's
raised.
that's why he's a good parent.
Oh my god,
Bad
yeah.
parents make good parents.
Yeah, and then I don't even know anything about his sister cuz his sister kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, like he like changed, like he's so different from his parents. But like the one thing that he tells me about, because like he's still not really processed his father's death, because he's kind of like, he says like he's not very good. My dad said he's not very good like with dealing with like mental health
You're
in this.
still. I just realized you're still alive and still on Danganronpa.
Well, I was gonna get to it eventually.
All right. Go on.
My dad said I think he was like, he's not very good with like emotions and stuff, or like how to like deal with it, because he's like, he still hasn't really grieved over his father's death, and it's been like two years.
Right.
And so, well, another thing is he's telling me is like with working out, if like with the endorphins or something like that, like it would make you feel so much better. And like working out, I'm like, the problem is my motivation and like lack of energy. So that's another thing, is I want to start working out, but with the lack of energy and all this shit, I'm going to not be able to do it.
Yeah. And I think like you can turn your life around so fast once you get past this, because like
This is the worst hurdle of my life right now, and it's been
Yeah.
years.
so
This
you
is a
take
wake
care
up call, man.
yeah, you take care of this chemical imbalance and shit will be so much easier,
Mm-hmm.
because you'll realize like you can, I say like talk to your doctor,
Mm-hmm.
consider dropping the medication entirely. Not the thyroid med, keep that. But
I mean, yeah, that's the one
the
thing I
sleep,
really need
the
right
sleep,
now.
the sleep and depression meds, I would consider dropping,
Mm-hmm.
because they're causing. It seems, again, not gonna say for sure, not a doctor. Seems like they're causing a pretty bad chemical imbalance,
I've been starting to realize that like a little bit ago, like
and
this
it's
year.
like the best. Like
I think talking to you made me realize like maybe my meds aren't working. Like, oh my god.
because meds aren't really. Again, it's a fucking band. It's to help you very briefly,
This
but
bitch has been
most
here for years.
the most proven way
I don't
to
want to be
cure
depressed anymore.
depression is to live a healthy lifestyle. It's to eat good and to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And also, ideally, to get sunlight, because vitamin C produces endorphins.
And maybe the medication's why I have a fucking skin condition, because I wasn't like that before.
That... What is... Okay, hold on. Do a little Google search and we'll see about that. That doesn't...
Because even my
But-
parents were like, I always like used to go out in the sun as a kid. I had like pictures of me in like 2009. Like I was a tan kid. Like I would go out all the time.
Oh,
I was never like in hives or anything. I don't know what could possibly be causing like the like breakout in hives and feeling miserable in the heat or sun. Like I still am like, that's a huge mystery I have not figured out yet.
maybe dude, there's some... Foods, medication, special escape. Could be medication, but
I wouldn't know
it
for sure. I
would
feel
probably be your thyroid medication if it was one of them.
no, I've just taken the thyroid medication like a month or two ago.
Okay.
So that's definitely not the cause, because I've
Anyways,
had this bitch for years.
your whole hive thing, you can always just get allergy meds, you know? That works on those.
Yeah, that's true. I just didn't want
'Cause
to
it
add
is-
more meds onto me. But
Well, this is like countertop medication.
that's fair. But at the same time, if I like do fix my meds, we could see that as a possible like, oh, that was the cause. But I won't
Yeah,
know
I mean,
until I change
just find
that.
out. Just find out.
Exactly.
If you still have them, just get some fucking Zyrtex and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think you should be spending much more time outside if you're not gonna get.
I used to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Where were we?
Started a new day. You just discovered the new floor, and you're like, wow, this place is
What?
weird.
Hey.
I've forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you're like torturing her, but come on. So Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master, and don't worry, I took good care of the odor problem. You're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. What's this? A knife. It's clean. Seems huge, just like Rambo size. What the fuck does Rambo mean?
It's a movie.
Ha!
What?
It's a survival knife of some sort. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
Let me turn the game down a little bit.
In the zebra classroom?
How would I know? Oh,
Very
oh,
suspicious.
probably. What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about
I'd rather
that?
have it laying around than having it in the hands of a serial killer. Nice sprite. I actually like that. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now we have the knife. What are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can let Toka keep it. We can't let her keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
Don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous.
So then.
Why don't you hang on to it? Me? I totally trust.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all clear now.
How much they trust you, you should do as they ask. Okay! That's weird. All this trust on him for some reason. Here you go. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine.
I mean, to be fair, you have solved every case almost single-handedly.
No, Kyoko's kind of been a part of that. Or at least, like, the
And all
backbone.
Kyoko... Okay. Kyoko is the one who does all the actual solving, but she makes you say it, so why would they know?
Byakuya in a sense as well, so I feel like Kyoko or Byakuya would also be good contenders, but whatever. That's all I wanted to say.
Why would anyone give it to Byakuya? He's a dick.
Well, I meant in
and
the
all his
sense of,
friends
like,
are killed
him doing shit in trials is what I was kind of getting with that.
Or no, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it makes sense that they're trusting you.
Hey, Toko.
You're the fucking stupid, short, skinny nobody.
In Toko, we don't know what her ultimate is. She could be the ultimate knife stabber, for all we know.
You know Toko's. Oh, you mean,
Kyoko.
other girl. Kyoko, not Toko.
Oh, do I have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's
You
fine.
made a valuable discovery. Good. Aww. Did Master just praise me? Good for you. I like being... I'm a masochist, not this. Am I dreaming? I must be dreaming. That would be... Oh, I thought she would hate that, actually. I'd never experienced such a dream. Okay, I actually wish he would be masochistic in this... Oh, okay. Never look at Toko these days. It makes me feel sad. Good. I don't remember who I...
You already talked to him.
Him and Toko, I think, is what I clicked on.
Yeah, no shit, you clicked on Toko.
I checked all the windows on the fifth.
Growl at me?
Maybe. It was a very like throaty growl too. It was. I don't even think I could do
Anyway.
that again. I checked all the windows on the fifth floor. Front to back. That kind of used to be Sakura's job. Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on the windows just like everyone else.
Correct.
See, no chance of escaping the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Exactly did you notice about the layout?
just a
You
second.
took a good look around the 5th floor, didn't you?
So then.
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something on every floor. Even I can't really think.
Bathrooms?
Oh! Oh.
Well, I didn't know.
I thought you were onto something.
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But-
Where do I pee?
Okay.
It's hard, we still gotta do it. He is right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. Not sure. We will.
But there aren't bathrooms on the 5th floor.
I don't think there
Well,
was.
I think I was right.
I'm surprised I didn't mention that. Concerns the biolab. That was the only place that we couldn't access. I wonder what's in there. Probably something we're dealing with life.
Some kind of creature. The final boss or tyrant or... I mean, it's some kind of creature.
I'm not in a horror game.
It's a biolab.
It is a, yeah.
It has bio
Either
in the name.
way, we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Don't think of it. What would even, like, a school... Or not even a school, because this
Biolab?
is... Yeah.
My school had a biolab.
What are in biolabs? My school... kinda
Usually
shit.
plants.
But we had the fucking...
Plants or...
We had the
like-
greenhouse area.
Yeah, to the greenhouse, but... You usually have both. They usually go hand in hand. Or the biolab could have...
I highly doubt it's gonna be plants.
My
one.
guess is that it's probably going to go in the direction of like a pathogen.
What's
Right.
pathogen?
Like, yeah, like the coronavirus.
Right.
Get the coronavirus in there.
Uh-oh! In 10 years! 10 years and don't bother thinking about something you can't understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can do only so much, so do focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said's probably right.
What?
No, how I said it's right too. Real. Alright, you gonna mention the plants?
You know?
There's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. There's stupidly... Really? Monokuma said there was a plant called the Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious.
It's big. I'm sure we'll avoid it. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. The pipe? Is that a Mario reference?
Yes, it's a Mario reference.
I want to kill people. Anyway, that... I was like, why did that hit me for, like, 10 seconds? Whatever. That thing must be... Maybe because I am losing my brain right now. Whatever. The thing... Oh my god. That thing must benefit from the sprinkler system. Not just anything. Apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30. Yeah, I remember that. You don't want to get drenched or catch a cold. Who the fuck is going to immediately wake up at 7 and be like, I gotta get to the garden?
Yeah.
Don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. I don't know anyone who says that. Idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. What?
Ducks don't get wet.
No, not that. Where would he get idiots? Whatever. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero.
He's an idiot.
That can you tell what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, so that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb questions. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Who didn't I talk to?
Hina? Right?
Hey.
Oh, Kyoko's here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Hina.
because she was talking about she explored. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, she did.
Oh, yeah. It's just some
Who the-
window shit.
Let me talk to Toko again.
You talk to everyone. Yeah, you talk to everyone.
Oh my god, it's fucking Hero because I didn't click on the fucking chicken coop and tool shed.
Oh my god, you have to click on all of them? I thought you just had to go...
I didn't realize that. Oh my god. A bunch of chickens in the chicken coop. That wasn't a bunch, it was 5. I love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat and then we make fried chicken. Oh, well, I thought you meant you liked them because they were pet, whatever.
That's what they were doing. That was on purpose.
Damn you, bitch. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw. I'd kill you, bitch.
See, how does he know that?
That raw chicken would kill you? I don't know.
I
maybe-
guess there's just like 2 very different kinds of retard.
Yeah. You notice it too, that pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? There was this thing that sounded familiar to me. Crazy Darwin. How Darwin is pickaxe.
Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, it does kind of sound familiar.
Oh my god.
It's true.
I don't think I just don't
You
think.
guys
I
had
know
sex.
What?
I just said you guys have had sex.
Oh. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? Oh, that's... I remember. Oh my fucking god. He's on Mondo's uniform. I remember always seeing the back of his uniform whenever we had sex. His jacket said the same thing. Crazy Diamond. He was
So
in-
he wears it. He wears it
He's-
during.
He's the bottom.
He never takes it off.
What if he's the bottom in the relationship?
Well, that's how you'd see it.
Exactly.
That was understood. but you're also implying
Hey,
that he
hey,
just doesn't take it
he
off.
wore his outfit in the sauna.
Oh yeah, he did.
Exactly.
You're right.
See? You're absolutely right. Why would that be? He was in a cult.
Could it
Mondo
be-
could have snuck it in there, done it right.
Not possible.
We didn't have access, you dumbass.
That's right.
Maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and then Mondo confiscated it. Whatever the reason is, that's what stuck out to me. The tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. What stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe, it was the lawnmower.
Yep.
Oh my god, he was right. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. Uh-huh. How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe we can use it to crop circles or something.
You're indoors.
Well,
What was that? You're indoors is what you said? Yeah, we can use those to call for help. Yeah, see, there's trees right here. Is what I'm...
I know what you're talking. I knew what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
We acted this in the beginning, you know?
No.
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I don't think that was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been before. Well, I think that's all the new information we have.
Yo.
What do we do now? Well, start to enable under my command. Before we proceed, I need to figure out something.
no way.
How cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. What do you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
Well,
But Kyoko's Kyoko. But who is she? The rest of us have a clear, deniable reason for having been selected. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hira's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student, even though that's a bullshit fucking ultimate. More unlucky than lucky these days.
What do you mean one lucky than lucky? You're alive. Most people are dead.
I don't understand his reasoning there. So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway. She's kind of a bitch. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? You need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions, so Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't.
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I can't.
What the heck?
Because I don't remember. I have no memory of what I am. Amnesia? Why did I say it like that? If I
Amnesia?
what the at least I noticed it immediately. If I thought you had a sense of humor and say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me, that's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter, either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
You have no intention of telling- oh my god, shut up. And you have no longer stand by do nothing.
Hey.
What are you gonna do, torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all
I will
clear
simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
now. Just
Give me the
up.
key to your room. Then she gives you your room key. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. A threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and gave her her key. Yeah.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you. She could just lie.
so
I don't think Line's pretty smart right now.
I mean, yeah, but like knowing her, like she could probably come up with a good lie. She really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens. Amnesia. Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word. Okay, you're not helping your
on.
case, girl. Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't
She
worry.
also forgot her key.
What was that?
She didn't grab her key.
He might have. Maybe they just didn't say it.
What the
What's
heck?
her deal?
but
I think you were too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Maybe she get. Okay, okay, shut up.
Stop
You're
talking.
getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Thank Christ. I'm liking Byakuya more and more, man. Sorry, I still can't hear you. The sound of your breathing and your heart beating grates me. Are
Hey.
you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... Oh, I'm starting to really like these guys. What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation is just like before. It's no different from where everyone started accusing Sakura! And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
You're not really trying.
What, did she pass out?
Cause I'm.
Oh. Why are you okay.
What?
How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry what? That's right, I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
Huh?
I wonder who.
Hey!
They stole my precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you.
And this is...
This is how you repay
Oh,
me
he's actually saying it.
with betrayal?
Why this lot? Whatever. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. What the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze. Or... What? Hiring freeze? I don't even know what that means. And die penniless on the street.
Did that answer it or no?
It does now.
Okay.
You'll never get a job. I get it now. He's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that mean? Yes, Kyoko. Who else would be willing? Yeah, no shit. Did she really? That's true, was it? Why would she do that? It's already nighttime.
Absolutely pre-recorded.
What makes you so sure?
You know?
Because of that one. He's looking for his shit, but it still came on. Plus, that cocktails take a long time to make, you know.
Well, they're pre-made.
well,
Goodbye.
I think he's a man of higher class than that.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Following his lead, each of us went back into our rooms. I love his, like, nighttime announcement in the third game, because it's, like, it's way fancier. Hold on, let me find it. Danganronpa V3.
Aren't you gonna play that one anyway?
Yeah, I just want to find
I'll
it
see it.
again. Yeah, alright, fine. That's right, I need to put this knife away. Or, that's not it, whatever. I think the safest place will be my desk. She can't go to her room, what she's gonna do? Is there anything I can do? Something I can. Go to bed! Can I sleep with you? Realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it, but more important, did I hear the doorbell? I wonder how I woke up.
Wait, so isn't it allowed if she just doesn't sleep? So you just have to stay awake for 24 hours. Alright,
Well,
whatever.
more than
I do
that.
that often. Not more than that. They give her key back.
I highly doubt he would, though, but
hey,
I'll be
Yeah.
waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. What do you mean you're not supposed to go out at nighttime? Celeste is dead. That rule doesn't fucking matter anymore. Even if she
Hey.
was here, like everyone fucking deaths happened when it was nighttime.
Well,
Like,
also,
shit still happened.
nobody followed it.
Exactly. Both deaths before she died were because they didn't follow her rule. Sorry for asking you to meet
Also,
with me.
Byakuya didn't follow it, and also Toko didn't follow it, and
Well, yeah.
also Celeste didn't follow it.
Did she not?
and- No. She snuck out to. She stole the thing. At night, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's.
And then
yeah.
Kyoko also never follows it. She breaks it constantly.
I just think that's funny. Only like the
Like the
morally good
third night in
people
a row.
did.
correct. So
Well, then let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in the surveillance camera. So does that mean does this have to do something with whatever you stole from Monokuma? How did you know? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was. It was fucking. It was Byakuya that took. Oh my god. What did you steal?
So
Is it a key? Who would have thought? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. Only key of its kind on Earth.
Why it makes you think that?
I don't know.
That's kind of like a bold assumption.
Where did you get it?
So
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck in? Wasn't locked. The
However-
lock was broken. I wonder who broke it.
correct.
She did it for us.
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight. Well, yeah, she got curious on what that meant and found out. Fucked around, found out.
That's right.
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets me laid hidden with. She did that for us. Shut up, bitch! I'm thinking. By the school regulations to help us, she already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules. That's what I was saying, bro. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. Finally got an understanding for that. Asked me to meet you at the data center to order the correct. I wanted you to draw his attention. I took that after I feel like there would be multiple cameras though, like where the mastermind.
Okay, but Monokuma, they're controlling Monokuma.
That's fair, actually. Good on her. To sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. That's all you did? Then what did you tell me about yesterday? Did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th.
No, I met her. I
She
saw
was
her
in
on
there!
the- Yeah.
Indeed.
Violet talked about her, yeah. I don't know all the details, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably, it does not mean was.
wrong.
Headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have the proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like her at all. It's almost like she's hiding something from you, Dibby. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting for to get our hands on. Anyway, I sent you what his fucking office looks like when he says his night announcement.
Okay.
Shit's fucking bougie.
Damn.
Fucking jealous. It's like night city sky shit. Like, bruh, this key is the one big opportunity we missed. Been condo and shit. We've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go away, can we? Sure. I mean, what is this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. So you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. This is way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's just one, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But, as you said, maybe it's pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. You are the ultimate lucky student, after all. And if you're successful again, then what we may have just a lucky guess may be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time. If that's true, whatever, then there would have been a period of time where the mastermind's vulnerable. Then all we need to do is find a way make sure that's true, and we can exploit it. No matter what the reward is, the risk is too high. Well, I think what might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
True, you didn't enter any locked rooms.
And if you have a key to said room, no
Yeah,
restrictions
that's
have
not
been
breaking in.
no restrictions have been placed on our effort to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules of the world will matter. You can just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still have to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rule or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right?
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but that risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? That moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair on her face, her eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us in view. She just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out. What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open if something ever happens to me. If something happens.
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You could be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. And also the fact that they're all kind of fucking stupid. You mean there's something
Wow.
else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I just can't forget that easily. We're totally gonna bring that up again.
So then,
Shall we begin?
Makoto,
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just had to get Monikuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her goodbye was no different from any other. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. Which was like every other time. I got to work. Sorry, I just took my medications.
Oh.
Hey, Monokuma! Get out here. I got a bone to pick. And a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
It didn't happen yet.
Hey, hey!
There it is. Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm, I bet you guys. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse.
Wow.
Bullseye. Or maybe it's because the lens get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that was the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to well, not the locker room though.
Yeah, the locker room.
Well, I mean, there's no surveillance in the locker room.
Yeah, but it's still steam in the locker room.
I guess so. Yeah, here now. What do you want? There's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
I'm a mademoiselle or two. I'm gonna start asking that now. Okay, but what would be like the gender neutral version?
I think dude fellow kind of serves as like a gender neutral term as well.
Dude and bro, I kind of like. I think just
Like, I
fizzled
think-
out into gender like.
I feel like
anyone.
most masculine terms generally fit in gender neutral as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ladies that get special words.
Yeah, because men. There's men and women.
Yeah.
Actually,
Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Alpha and well, I don't remember.
what?
Actually,
My entire existence! This is kind of depressing.
I get stuck. I think about it too much. So why do you really want to ask me? He told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's precious of yours?
What are you
Listen, I'm sure this is a
thinking?
silly way question. There's no way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
I'm
You gotta
being
be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megas on freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips. Oh my goodness. Gracious. This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... letter, maybe? Because the thing she showed you, or had.
Yeah.
What was the second thing? It's blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. Or something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping something more than a few swear words. Monica Storm. He never really swears, though.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
He's pretty PG. He,
Oh.
Well, PG in the sense of no swear words, but... yeah.
Sure.
I in the sense of that, but, like, he definitely talks about lewdy shit. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it okay. No, she'll be fine as Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? You can see why D and I's favorite character is Monokuma, right?
Yeah.
He's awesome. I went back to my room and lay down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Oh my god. In the third game, Wait, what?
What?
I just know this is the shooting game. This is the spin-off. Okay, well it was showing other shit, but yeah. It's like great it's like a third person shooter. And I'm so sad it like only showed what? The fuck is happening?
You've not been keeping up with Monokuma Theater. You've clearly missed out on a lot of Monokuma.
Oh my god. Go off. Are we in Rome?
You really should have been reading those Monokuma.
That's the Monokuma model that's in the fucking game I just talked about.
It started here, huh?
I guess it did.
Yeah, you really should have watched these, apparently.
Why does it just stay in that one? Spike Chunsoft, then we gotta buy it now. Recommend it to your friends too. Oh my god, I guess I really should have read that. I've never seen that one. Like at the cutscene. Like what the fuck? The gif I sent you is from the game. I fucking love it.
Good morning, everyone.
Dude, they're fucking rocking.
So, in the technically third game, because I just say V3 normally for the last game, because it's called fucking V3, because they were like, oh, wait, shit! But, the third game, that's called Another Episode, or Ultra Despair Girls. I don't know what to fucking call it, so I just normally call it Dumb Number 3. You play as Makoto's sister, and you have a megaphone that shoots and kills Monokuma robots, and it's fucking awesome. I love the gameplay, and you could die because they kill you. They're like man-eating Monokumas. It's awesome.
And isn't that just like a normal Monokuma? He said like he eats men.
But also these Monokumas are way bigger than the one in this game.
How do you know how big he is?
Because...
The scale is not really shown in the sprites.
They are in the books, though.
Well, I didn't even know there was a book.
Because I have one.
Okay.
When Danganronpa V3 came out, I got like the big bonus package it came with. It came with the protagonist's backpack and hat, a CD, or multiple CDs for the songs, a little art book showing all the character designs and stuff, and like it had a scale of all the characters next to each other, and Monokuma was on there.
That's specific.
I know.
Alright.
Came with the art book. Came with a really shitty headphones that I've still never used. And then the game.
Yeah.
I still have it in my closet, and I've kept it pristine because I like it. It's good for cosplaying if you ever want to cosplay as that specific character. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. I'm telling you, man, like, Danganronpa had a fucking chokehold on me. I was obsessed with this shit for way too long. Because it really was, like, my introduction to, like, anime and all that shit. It's fucking wild.
What?
You're 1 minute late. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's
You
your
really think a
problem?
tired excuse like that's gonna work?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I love how he's going with it. I just thought, I mean, since the day passed, I maybe had a rest. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use, she's disgusting to the bone.
So,
She must have been heavily abused as a kid. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool! This is worse than being late for lunch, a date, wedding, anything. Maybe she's mad at what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. Or maybe... Best thing to do right now is to keep quiet.
Very strange.
I have a reason. I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
You still have her key.
What's this?
You guys are looking for Miss Kirigiri.
What?
What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Who?
Well, it's hard to say. Ooh.
Huh?
You don't know either?
What?
It's because she doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Uh-huh.
Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like this. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which can mean...
Hey,
Yeah. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? You have no idea.
What the heck?
And if we did know, we wouldn't even tell you. Serious. I see. Fine, whatever. I don't really care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. What was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma just doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how could he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used the key to sneak into some unknown part of the school, but somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be?
In the secret anti-Monokuma.
We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our room. Free time?
I hear the music.
I was about to say, I do. I hear it. Oh, hero. Wait, or do you want me to end it here if they're tired?
I think I'd rather end it here because it's 5 a.m.
I was about to say, because I haven't heard you talk for a while. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, maybe I should, you know, for his
Yeah,
sake.
I am off tomorrow and Thursday, so
Oh, you have 2 days off. Let's go.
yeah. So
If I do manage to stay up, maybe I can stream later.
yeah, if you stay up, we could stream, or if you don't stay up, whenever you wake up, we can stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably call my dad right now, actually, because he wakes up around like 5 or 6, so call him about, I need help, so.
All right.
This was a very insightful stream.
It's a very strange stream.
Danganronpa of all fucking things. It kind of comes
Well.
full circle for me.
That shit was also kind of like, I don't know. Minecraft stream was kind of wacky too.
Are they usually, though?
I think streams in here are just a grab bag. I feel like your streams are very wild.
Yeah, but usually, like, depending on the game, it usually has a certain consistency about
There's
it.
like a
With
theme. There's
Sunshine,
like a theme to them all.
Sunshine. It's always the venting in Delfino. Danganronpa, it's crazy because Danganronpa means so much to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, for a Danganronpa stream to have been the eye opener for my life changing, possibly life changing. Like, it's like wow. I wonder what Minecraft's gonna be next. Maybe I'll play Minecraft while you're sleeping. Who knows? Maybe I'll try and like reload the seed and try and do everything I did and not
Go
die
for it.
again. Huh?
I said go for it.
I probably actually will.
Are you just gonna reload the seed and just go right back to the same spot, grab all the same shit?
I mean, yeah, I'll just like make a new world of the seed and just go from
Okay.
there. Yeah. Alright, you go get some rest. Just text me when you're up.
I will.
Alright, good night. Get some sleep.
Bye.
Night. See ya, bitches!